Does that mean this is on? What does anything mean? What are all these little arrows? Hold on. Maybe now the bar is green. It's gone from yellow to green. What's up, everybody? If you can hear me, welcome to the Tools Show. Another great, high-quality episode brought to you by, the Tools. I knew when we came up with this name, the Tools, that it would, set a precedent of the level of quality entertainment that we were going to bring to, to the world. And sure enough, we're really living up to the name, the Tools. Super awesome. My name is Sage. Oh my God, people are here. Dude, it says 2 people. 2 people. Hey, this just in. If we get to 10 people without losing the first 2 that showed up, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway.
What are we going to give away?
You'll have to wait and find out. We got to get to 10 people.
Maybe your computer.
Maybe we should. Yeah. So here, let me see if I can show you this. Here, look. Supposedly I can do this. See. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look. Oh my God. It doesn't suck. Okay, look. You see right there? So about 15 minutes ago, I said to myself, you know what? Because the show sucked so bad last week that we should, I should restart my computer. Because last week, my computer crashed. There was no show because I got this fancy blue screen. And so I'm like, hey, I got a fast computer. 15 minutes should be more than enough. And then it's like, hey, do you want to update your computer while you restart? I'm like, yeah, sure. And now I have the update from hell. I'm at 19%. This has been going on for 15 minutes, and they're like, don't turn off your PC. This will take a while. Your PC will restart several times. So
it's going to be so much better when it's
done.
Oh
God, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be I'll be able to use it.
Yep.
And
I won't need headphones plug in
anymore.
God,
that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Dan Shamir, I don't know if he wrote that last week here. I'm going to see what happens if I write something here. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, great. I can really see all the comments. That's awesome. Oh, wait. Whoa.
Oh, that's so tiny, dude.
What happened there? Oh, my God, Pamela Hoffman. Look, you can see the comments.
Yeah.
Can't
read them.
Can if you get this close.
Tiny.
I know.
Oh, they're over here too.
Yeah, I brought. See, look at there. I have an extra computer, so we can look at them there too. So I don't know if Dan Shamir said bye from the last time, or if he just. I'm hoping he didn't just come in and be like, "You guys suck. I'm just leaving. I'm going to go live my life in Israel."
That's not Dan.
That's not. No, Dan's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But I will say this. This gives me an opportunity to talk about a new piece of technology that I have found. This here...
It's your phone.
It is. Have you ever heard of these things? Phones? Look at there. What's happening with you, Pam Hoffman? Look how we can see her things. They're very tiny, but we can still see them. This is coming to you from my iPhone, and I'm using an app called Wirecast Go. And what you need to understand is what you're seeing here is YouTube Live. And YouTube Live requires something called, is it RMTP? Is that what it's called? RMTP? Does that ring a bell? I don't know. You need a tool to be able to access it. There's also Google Hangouts on Air. This is not Google Hangouts on Air. So we've always used a tool like XSplit Broadcaster or Open Broadcaster software. But just last night, I know, here we are. So just last night I heard about this tool, Wirecast Go, that connects to YouTube. And so there you go, live streaming to YouTube from your phone. That's pretty good.
Should we have done it to Facebook instead?
Well, yeah, probably. You know what? So you are not in your office? No, we are in our office. It's just that my computer. Here, look, Pam Hoffman. Let me show you. Watch what I can do. Watch. Bam! I switched. 24% of my computer is in existence right now. So I don't know. I was going to update the computer and it did not work. So place your bets now. Will it crash or will it not? Oh, will there be string cheese or will there not be string cheese?
Oh, yes, we need to have a vote.
Okay, what do you think? Well, I'm not going to vote because I might know I might know. No, 5 already. If we get to 10, by the way, we will have a contest and we will give something away. So there you go.
String cheese
Maybe
wrapper?
yes, maybe a wrapper of string cheese. It's possible. Odds are, Jim says 2 to 1, 1 to 2 odds. Yes, excellent. So, all right. So get to 10 people. I don't feel it. I don't feel 10 people today. I thought, however, one of the topics I wanted to talk about was webinars. Doing webinars.
Or how not to do it.
Yes. So here is a. Oh, sorry, man.
That's alright. I'm over here.
I went over to a site called Blab. Do you know Blab? Blab.im?
Yeah, we've kind of done a show about that before.
Yeah. Well, right. It doesn't exist anymore. Blab.im. If you go to blab.im, first of all, they turned off their SSL. It redirects to HTTPS. But they're like literally they're just done. They're like, forget it. I'm not paying that $10 a year for that SSL.
Okay.
Then it comes to their site and they're like, hey, this is basically an experiment for us. It didn't work. The experiment didn't work. They were trying to build something that was like something that would change the world. Like they wanted to be basically, I don't think this is their words, but generally they were like, we want something like the size of Facebook, you know? And what they learned was that live video like this is very niche. They said that a lot of people are actually having trouble getting a large audience in live video. The only people they said, oh, that's nice. Oh, good. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a nice thumping that my computer's doing now. And I'm sure that's part of it, part of the update, a new feature. They said the only people that were really doing live video on a massive scale, were Twitch. Through, doing video games. So, let's see here. Let's see. Changing the world takes more than 90 days. I suppose that's true. I don't think they believe that. So what they said was
that their investors thought.
Yeah, that's probably
they
true.
To have something in
Oh,
90
look,
days.
30% is updated. Amazing. What they said was they found out that there were 2 kinds of people that used Blab. People that were using it for business, and they said the content was kind of crappy, like people wouldn't come back. Like they found that people would go and watch one Blab and then they'd be like, yeah, well, I don't come back. And then they used it to hang out with their friends. There were people that just got 4 people together and they just hung out on Blab. And they said that's what Blab is going to be in the future. Is them a place where you can go 24/7 and just go and have a video conference with your friends. Which sounds to me like Skype. But what do I know? I don't know.
But you don't need, all you need is a browser.
Oh, good point. Skype definitely needs the tool.
But, so there's nothing there now?
Just that message. That it's shut down.
Well,
you can't use it anymore.
Why do they shut it down? Why don't they just be like, yeah, friends?
That's what everybody said. They said they need to rebuild it. And they said they have to rebuild it for that, and they're not going to be using it until it's done right. So I don't know. It seems like a weird strategic thing.
Yeah, that is strange.
But what I will say is, somebody that is still in the game, they've moved, is Google Hangouts on Air. So Google Hangouts on Air was on Google Plus, but in August, and then we reported on this, Google Hangouts on Air has now just been pulled out and put into YouTube. So now if you go to your YouTube channel, you'll see an area that says, I think it says live.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can click on it and it says live now or make an event. And if you go and make an event, one of the buttons you can do like easy stream or something, and that is now Google Hangouts on Air.
How is that different than YouTube Live?
Google Hangouts on Air allows up to 10 people to stream on one stream. Google Hangouts or Google Live, which is what we're doing right here.
YouTube Live.
I'm sorry, YouTube Live, yeah. Here, you want to watch these? Pam is doing some awesome commenting,
Sure.
and I can't. I'm missing it, but so YouTube Live. I don't even know. I don't know how I would bring multiple people into the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd have to do IP cameras. Or I could do like I could have people come in on Skype and I could capture that screen maybe. But Google Hangouts on Air allows you to fairly easily bring a group of people together. Now, we've tried that in the past, if you remember, and it was sucky.
Oh yeah.
We could never, almost never make it work. Like I was out of town or you were out of town, we tried to come together. Well, now they give you a URL. That you're like share with they're like give this URL to your friends, and then they will be able to come into the Hangout on Air.
That's something.
I thought that was better. It's not a catchy URL, and it changes for every Google Hangout on Air. I'm sorry.
Is Hangouts still a thing? Not on air.
Hangouts is still a thing.
Where do you get to that?
The app. I don't know how else to get to it. There's a Google Hangouts app that is not Google Hangouts on Air that is some sort of like merger of Google Talk and all of that. Like those things kind of merge together.
Did you hear about Allo?
Allo or Duo, it launched.
Yep.
So yeah, what do you know about that?
It's like Google's answer to iMessaging.
So it's a messaging app.
A messaging app?
Yeah. Why would we need another one of those?
It was supposed to offer end-to-end encryption.
Oh.
And then it was never going to store any of your stuff on their servers.
Yeah.
That was like the appeal of it. That's what they launched it, or it said that it was going to be.
Okay.
And then yesterday when they launched it, they were like, we kind of didn't really do any of that, and we're actually going to keep all your messages.
Really?
Yeah.
So now they're keeping everything.
Yeah.
I heard that, like, one of the great features in it is, like, automated messages? Or something? I don't know what they call it.
That's their public reasoning behind keeping all the messages.
Oh.
Is because it'll learn from it.
It'll learn.
And then it'll be able to come up with better automated messaging so that your messaging app can talk to my messaging app, and we don't actually
we don't have to talk. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Do you ever wonder if Google is just a front for the government? Like, I mean, you know the government's taking all that stuff.
You know, I was reading this thing today over on Recode.
Oh, what's that?
It's just a tech blog.
Oh, okay.
But they were talking about, it was like Kara Swisher and some other lady. They were talking about wearable technology.
Yeah.
And I guess there's this company out of China whose name I won't even begin to pronounce.
Right.
And
sound racist.
And they sell basically like a Fitbit knockoff.
Nice.
That does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Looks pretty darn close to the same.
Yeah.
And it's like a third of the price.
Nice.
But the conspiracy theory behind it is that since it's the Chinese, that means the government's involved, and they're just doing it as a way to like keep track of the people over there because everybody's getting these things because they're so cheap.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Ever since Snowden, dude, I read from an FBI guy that said you know, all you conspiracy theorists that put tape over your camera on your laptop, he's like, you're right to do that. That was an FBI guy. He's like between hackers and government. People can hack into that.
Awesome.
So that's right from our government. So if you don't want people to watch you, apparently, put.
So somebody could be watching me right now.
Right now, unlike over here, where
nobody's watching.
You probably have more people watching you in a secret way than actually on a show.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's good. That's good. And then of course there's a microphone on there. I mean, how are you going to tape over that? You're not.
You're not.
No. I mean, so we're being tracked. So at any rate, what I will say is, we had a friend of ours come over last week, Jeff Namick, and I was asking him, he's like, oh, I've been busy, I haven't been able to get to the show. And I'm like, oh, I understand. But he's like, but I love it. He's like, I love the show. And I'm like, well, we were thinking about maybe we should just do a pre-program show or just record it. And he's like, no. I love the live. I love the live show because I love the interaction with the people. I love being able to comment and you reading it. And he's like, it's different than anything else I do. And he's like, that's what's cool about it.
Not cool enough to show up this week.
No, he's busy, dude. But what occurred to me is, I've been thinking a lot about people doing webinars, as a way to market their company. And I do, well, you only get, 4 or 5 people maybe, or if you're famous, maybe, like if Pam did it, she could probably get like 100. But, like a show about what's going on in astronomy right now. Like what's in the sky, what satellites are out there, what can we see. It's super awesome because then she can do this and people can write in and be like, well, what about this? Or I saw this. Or was this a UFO? I think I saw a UFO. And she'd be like, no, that's the blah-blah-blah satellite that's out there.
Yeah. It's interesting, though, but, like, where the live show really falls apart is after it's over.
And that's what the Blab people said.
There's no shelf life to this.
There's no shelf life. They said that they started archiving them, and they were like, maybe 10% of all archive stuff was ever viewed again. So people don't come back.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh. I mean, part of it, so, like, Pam, there's a string cheese, yeah.
Yeah, I know. So, yay!
Cool.
They did get
but,
the
like,
string cheese.
The people that are here and commenting...
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean with my mouth full.
You're eating with your mouth full?
Talking with my mouth full.
Right.
They get that interaction.
Right.
But if you watch it afterwards, like somebody just came and watched it afterwards, that interaction starts to fall apart really fast.
Yeah.
Now, I see what they're doing on Facebook now. This is Facebook Live, and you can comment and talk to it, and it scrolls. Interestingly, it scrolls the comments underneath, like as people are typing, their comments go up.
Really?
Yeah, just like they're replying to a post.
Ooh, okay.
But they scroll, so you always have the newest ones. If you're watching it, the newest ones are always at the top.
Nice.
So the person that's doing the live stream can see them and respond to them.
Cool.
But the cool thing they're doing is when it's over, if you go back and watch it, those comments happen live
with the show.
It's insane with the show.
That's hot. That's so hot.
And that's not happening over here.
No. Maybe we should try moving our show over to... We tried it one day, go to Facebook, and we lost some people. But if we did it consistently, maybe we should try that.
I don't know.
I mean, I do like that idea.
But I mean, I think that's why podcasts are so enduring.
Why?
Because you can listen to something that might be like a year old.
Yeah.
But it still feels fresh for the most part.
Yeah.
And like ones that they have, like podcasts where they interact with people.
Yeah.
They collect the interactions beforehand.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, so somebody asks a question, or somebody does this, or...
Yeah.
And so, when they're doing the podcast, they're like, let's, look, we got this thing from Jimmy. Jimmy says, blah-bitty-blah-bitty-blah-bitty-blah. What do you think about that, Sage?
Yeah.
And so it still kind of incorporates the audience.
Yeah.
But it does it in, like, a pre-recorded way.
Oh, so they've taken pre-recorded questions. They're not like looking on the live chat or whatever.
And so people will still come back to listen to it because they want to know if they got the question answered.
Oh, yeah.
And they still feel like they're part of something. But you don't have to be there at a certain time. Like, if I have a podcast that comes out on Monday, I can listen to it at the gym on Thursday and I don't have to worry about it.
Do you think that it's because it's audio? Like, is there something to that? Like, if this was just a podcast, we would have our live portion of it. Well, I mean, like, what about this? Like, what if we took this and we have our live show, people come, and then we put it up as a podcast? I mean, podcasts are all this long format, you know, like...
The problem with it normally would be... This one would probably work. I mean, it's a horrible podcast. But
yes.
There's no doubt. But, like, normally what our problem is with our live show, you're switching and showing people stuff on the screen.
Yeah.
We're talking about stuff that people live are watching, so they can see it themselves.
Yeah.
So we're not doing, like, the radio or audio thing where you would, like, describe something.
Yeah. But let me give you an example. Yeah. I'm listening to a Joe Rogan podcast right now, and he's talking to a guy that does insane, like, he goes to the top of a building and hangs over the building from, holding on to a bar for like 30 seconds out, 300 meters up.
Sure.
And so right now, like, I'm listening to this podcast, and he's going over these videos.
Yeah.
But I can still feel it. I'm still like Joe Rogan does a great job of making you describing what he's seeing and bringing the emotion to it.
Sure.
So
that's kind of harder when you're just like, well, let's look at this website over here.
Let's take a look at this website.
See how the navigation is kind of crappy and.
But why don't people come back and watch it on video? Like later on. Is it just they don't want to spend the time? They're like, that show's crap anyways. I got something else to do with my life.
Podcasts are for when you're doing something else.
Yeah. We're drawing somebody's attention.
Yeah.
We're like, you must sit here.
Like, you're going for a walk, you're driving in your car, you're at the gym.
Yeah. Because it's just audio.
Yeah.
So,
And like, in that case that you just had there.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't go back and watch Joe Rogan's podcast of that.
Right.
I would go back
and
find
the videos.
Find that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, check out his videos.
That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
I want to go see these videos. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the podcast. Because he does stream it as video. He streams his live. And, anything good?
Another says, podcast with an audio option would be nice for people listening on the road. Less data usage.
Oh. So, like, they were saying, is she suggesting that maybe we have this streaming live as an audio radio show? Is that, like, what she's saying?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
We don't have a radio station.
Well, don't you know that there's a tool called radio, there's a tool that you can do live radio streaming.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called.
Okay.
And so you can stream, you can get your own radio station. It's just on the internet, though,
Sure.
But it's just audio. And you can have call-ins and that sort of thing. So, do you think...
Would it be better if people would just heard us and didn't see us?
I think maybe looking at us does not help us. Maybe we have the faces made for radio.
Yours isn't even on this one. So
I know.
You're I
know. Oh my God, we have a 7. 3 more and we can have a contest. So...
Heather says she does it with lynda.com.
She listens to Linda?
Recordings that we can listen to later. They're already available to watch on YouTube later.
Yeah.
Live streamers are better.
She says live streams are better?
Yeah, I'm not really following the conversation. I'm just kind of reading words.
Words, I like. So were there words together that said live streams are better?
The live shows are you actually better? I do not know if she's referring to
our live show or someone else's.
Someone else's.
Right. So, okay. So what that falls in line with what Jeff said last week. He's like, I love the live show. Because I love interacting and I love the, listening to, watching other people's comments.
Mm-hmm. Let's get a radio station. Not an internet radio
Get
station.
a real one.
Real radio.
There's for sale. You can go and buy them.
I can buy a radio station?
Yeah, for like $500,000.
Oh, can anybody here
yeah,
can I borrow $500,000?
Maybe a Kickstarter. I've also thought about maybe we should just create our own morning zoo. It's Sage and Greg in the morning! We could do that. Hello, lady! We can come up with crazy crap. Oh, let's embarrass people live on the radio, shall we? Oh, that was funny, Greg. God, you're so clever. Yeah, we could get like that. That would be good. I don't know. I like live, but you don't get a huge turnout.
Yeah.
But maybe the turnout you get is quality. Like the 7 people that are here.
Quality people.
They're like
really. No doubt they're quality people.
Well, totally, but like
also people who are blowing off work for half an hour.
I know, or more, because I don't know what time it is because my phone is now my camera. What's that?
It's 3 of.
Three of what?
Till done.
Oh, 3 of till done. Oh, good. Okay.
Sorry. I'm also not really. I'm just stringing words. Salad.
It's 3 of.
3 of.
We got 3 more minutes. Oh, good. I thought we were over.
Yeah.
I felt like I'd been just
it
going.
Feels
yes,
like
I
forever.
Know.
Mark here, well, waste of time.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear this.
Mail. Mark Shapiro writes, you can do radio shows on Blog Talk Radio.
That's what I was talking about. That's
it.
The one. Thank you.
Nobody goes over there.
Yeah, but they don't go here either. So what does it matter?
Okay, well, an audio-only show is way easier to do than this.
Yeah.
I mean, your computer has been rebooting for 45 minutes.
86%, people. Almost done.
Jim Franklin says a 20,000 watt radio station costs about $600 an hour for electricity.
Shoot, I ain't got that kind of scratch.
We only do it for half an hour. That's $300. We started Patreon. Get this shit kickstarted.
I literally thought you just plugged it into the wall. I thought it was free. I thought it just magically.
There's the big antenna.
Oh my god, I didn't know there would be electric bills.
Heather Capret, sorry if I'm ruining your name, says, I go back and watch videos at home over Wi-Fi when I get the chance and I'm interested in the subject, but the audio-only option helps me learn about tools while I can't watch the video.
Oh. So, she's saying we should have an audio only?
I'm going to read into that and imply that we already have an audio only.
Really?
I just don't know about it.
Well, perfect.
You've secretly been creating a podcast and it's going great.
I spend so much time on really making this great. 86% still.
Yep.
What else you got?
2 of.
Oh, pronounced up. Okay, so
I pronounced it right.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for not calling me Capretti.
Nice.
Oh, she's Capretti.
Oh no! Look at you. Now you're making. Now you look at you. So at any rate, I don't have an answer to this. I mean, I know that video game live streamers get thousands and thousands of viewers. Yes, I dropped that on the floor, and then I promptly bought another one and dropped that on the floor. I can't apparently keep. Gravity is not my friend.
Why don't you put it in a case?
I think I'm better because I keep dropping crap on the floor. But they keep working. That's what's amazing.
Heather says we can also call her Heather Carpet.
Nice. I like it. I don't know. I don't have an answer to this. I don't know what is right or what's the best thing to do.
Pam does.
What? What does she say?
She says this venue is fine.
Oh, really?
Quit switching and we'll have a bigger following, she suspects. She's wrong, but...
Sorry. We've been doing this for years.
This for a year or two.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I don't know.
We've grown our following since last week.
True, when we weren't streaming?
Yeah.
We're up. We're totally up.
We're up.
So I don't know. Like I'm wondering if like Facebook, maybe more people would come over on Facebook, and you get the archive on Facebook.
It's possible.
But I do appreciate what Pam is saying. Like I am a bad habit of bouncing around, doing crap. I don't know.
Pam said we had a bigger following before.
Before what?
Exclamation point. Before exclamation points.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't know.
I believe it's probably true. Probably before we started sucking. I don't know.
Functional.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, I do believe in live format. You know, it would be cool if, yeah.
Heather says that they can be tracked at work if we go over Facebook. So we're like a pirate YouTube station here.
Oh.
We're like, oh, you remember that movie with Christian Slater? And he was like driving all around the roads in his like the van, and they were like the feds were like triangulating, and he's like, no, I gotta play the Beastie Boys, but it was like that song that wasn't on any of the Beastie Boys albums, and then he had to like go and jump through like a skate park. Remember that?
No, not at all. Not one moment. But I do know the word Christian Slater, and which leads me to believe when they make this into a movie, which one of us is Christian Slater going to play? That's the question we're going to leave people with.
Yep.
That's all. That's all. All right. I think we've wasted people's time enough here.
Hey, what is Google doing? All month long, things have been hot. Nobody seems to know exactly what they're tweaking.
Hedgehogs. Or muskrats.
Muskrat? No.
What's that called?
Possum.
Possum. The new possum update is out.
Possum update, Jim.
I'm so sick of these animal names, which Google did not name. Some guy on search engine land picked up the name possum, which isn't going to stick. I'm tired of it. I feel like the naming thing has jumped the shark.
Yeah.
Just like the election. I feel like being president of the United States has jumped the shark, and I feel like naming updates at Google by animals has jumped the shark. But it has to do with local, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And
maybe we should talk about that next week. We could
tune in next week when we actually learn something
about possums.
About possums, that's right.
Google's.
I had a pet possum when I was a kid. For a little while.
Son, you were just poor, and your mom just told you that was your pet.
And then Thanksgiving we had possum dinner. Yummy possum, so delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, all right, we should end this.
I'm surprised you didn't just try and pass it off with no, son.
No,
that's your cat.
That's your cat.
It just has cancer.
I lost so many cats. I just named them Meow, Meow 1, Meow 2, Meow 3. I did. We lived in the country. They got run over all the time.
I went through a series of pets where they were all named Al.
You named them all Al?
Yeah.
And now we have a snake called Carl.
Yep.
We're geniuses. How do we do it? All right, we should end this.
Will we be here or somewhere else next week? We have no idea.
Probably here.
Probably here.
I don't know. Who asked that, Pam?
Pam.
Yeah, Pam doesn't like going over to the Facebook.
Pam hates the
Which
Facebook.
makes me think we should go over there
Heather
to
hates
stretch
the
her
Facebook.
wings. Heather does too?
Well, they say they can be tracked at work.
Oh, well, that's no good. Yeah, okay. Point well
Remember
taken.
where like the pirate YouTube thing
That's
with
true.
the Christian Slater and the...
That's right.
All right, we gotta
All right,
go.
everybody. So there you go.
Turn
Okay, everybody. You guys rock. Oh my God, 9 people are here, but not enough.
10.
No.
You said if we got 10 people.
Okay.
11.
No.
Where the hell are these people coming from?
Why is everybody coming in now?
They're like, they think it's over.
They're like, God, thank God it's over. Okay, we will have a contest right now.
Okay.
A $10 Amazon gift
Back
certificate.
to 10.
That's fine. Once you hit it, you're fine. We're gonna have a contest right now.
Okay.
You need to do something to be entered into the contest. I believe that you need to go to Twitter. What? Why is it 7? No,
Jim
stop.
said it's not really. I wanted to see if 4 browser windows keep the statistics.
God damn it. You are brutal! You led me to believe! He got my hopes up!
That was so good.
Oh, that
Fake
was
watchers.
awesome. That was awesome.
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
Jim, you must
6
do that from
people
now
are
on.
leaving.
Now everybody's leaving. All
Jim's
right.
closing his
No,
browser
God, he's
tabs.
like, I'm done.
We're gonna find out next
screwing
week
with
that
you
Jim
guys.
is really Pam
I
and
know. There's one person, and Heather and Jim and Pam
they're
are
all
one
one
human.
person. They're
I
all
know.
just 3 different browsers.
Which is probably like my
One's
mom.
Chrome, one's Firefox.
I know. It's probably just my mom. All right, everybody. Jim, you rock. Heather, you rock. Pam, you rock. You all rock. You're awesome. Well, look, 98.6%. My computer's almost ready to use now.
Wow.
Good. Excellent.
Unbelievable.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
See you guys later.